My name is Vivi, this is the Sun Valley Kitchen, and this is What's Cooking in Sun Valley. Let me answer that question for you. Today we are making something that is super easy to make. It's delicious and you guys requested. That's right, I heard all of your comments in the surveys and you requested for dessert. So you know what? That's what we're making today. This is the end of the year, it's the beginning of the holiday season, and I felt like making something fun and festive and baking a cake in a mug. This is a sprinkle cake, vanilla cake inside of the mug. All you need is a microwave safe mug and a microwave and a fork. And then all the ingredients will come in your cooking kit and you can make this in less than 5 minutes and enjoy it. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. First things first, I will put my 2 tablespoons of butter inside of the mug. And then we will melt it in the microwave so that butter is all ready to be mixed with all the other wet ingredients, okay? Every microwave is very different, so you have to keep an eye on it, okay? Do not step away from the microwave. You have to make sure that you don't overdo it with the butter, because then it's gonna explode literally in your mug, okay? So follow me to the microwave and let's get this mug inside of the microwave to melt the butter. Hey guys, here at Sun Valley Kitchen, our microwave is on the bottom rack, so that's why I'm crouching with you. I have a kitchen towel because this is gonna be hot, and I have the butter inside of the mug. I will get it in the microwave. As you can see, this microwave has 30 seconds increments, so I will start with 30 seconds and then see how fast the butter melts. Now, every microwave is different. It's very important that we keep close to the microwave, that you keep your eyes on the microwave and your ears. Your ears will tell you if it's boiling really fast, if you hear like sputter or like really strange noises that are like popping noises, your butter has melted way too fast. So that's why it's important that we stay right here and that we have a kitchen towel. Can you listen? It's like little bubbles. So I will open up, use my kitchen towel, carefully remove it. Ooh, and then see? It's like partly melted. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. And that's a good thing because what's gonna happen is that the rest of the butter I can mix with my fork and make sure that it all melts at the same time. Okay, follow me to the... Testing, testing. Testing, testing. As you can see, some of the butter has melted and then I have a little bit of a chunk. So I will just mix it really, really well until all of it is liquid. And it's still hot, but it's not so hot that I cannot handle it. So the next step is to add the milk inside of the butter. And for that, I need my tablespoon, which is a bigger measuring spoon. And I have some milk. And we will do 2 tablespoons. 1 all the way to the rim and 2, okay? And after you do the milk, make sure you stir this really, really, really well, okay? So that the butter and the milk start melting together. And you wanna make sure that your milk is not too cold, otherwise it's gonna curdle, but that's okay. Next thing, with the other liquid ingredient, we need the vanilla. And this is just half a teaspoon of vanilla. So I am going to find my half a teaspoon spoon over here. Okay, and I have vanilla essence, and I will be very, very careful with it because you don't want to mix a lot extra because then your quantities are going to be off. So the rest of my wet ingredients, vanilla goes in, and I stir that up. And it looks like it's not a lot of vanilla, but it's going to be perfect. So now my wet ingredients are ready, melted butter, milk, and vanilla. Let's now mix in the dry ingredients. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So now my wet ingredients are inside of my mug. I will add all the dry ingredients, which is sugar. I have baking powder and salt together. I have flour, and the last part is gonna be sprinkles. So first, I have literally right here 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Brown sugar is unrefined sugar, and it's gonna be just very, very yummy. So I mix the sugar in, try and stir it in, and then I will mix the flour. This is all-purpose flour, okay? And you can use your hands and be very careful so we don't make a royal mess. So flour goes in, and with the flour, I wanna make sure that I put my baking powder and salt together. Now, baking powder is going to be what is going to make my cake grow. So, salt is the agent that helps the baking powder and flour together grow. So that's why we put them together. As you can see, I am gonna start stirring really gently, okay? And make sure you scrape the sides and you go back and forth. And you wanna make this batter as smooth as you can without very many chunks. Okay, because chunks are not gonna, be delicious on your cake. You want a smooth batter. So as you can see, I'm using the back of my fork to kind of like get rid of all the bigger chunks, okay? And now that my batter is all ready, do you see how nice and just the same, it looks the same, there's nothing extra or something separate. Now, the last step is to add your sprinkles. How easy is that? We're gonna put the sprinkles in. Make sure all the sprinkles go out. Don't run away, sprinkles, okay? And then this, we're just gonna gently fold in, okay? If we over mix a batter, it can be a little tough. So with the sprinkles, you just want a quick fold. And then make sure that we are going to clean the edge of our cup with our kitchen towel so that all that extra stuff around the corners, around the top, gets wiped off before we stick it in the microwave, okay? That's gonna make sure that it cooks evenly. So dry ingredients, wet ingredients, now it's time to cook our cake. Hey guys, batter is ready, microwave is here. You need about 90 seconds, that is a minute and a half. But remember, every microwave is different. This is a very, very powerful microwave. It's from an industrial kitchen, so it's probably faster and stronger than the one you have at home. So, same thing that we did with the butter melting. We're going to stay right here by the microwave, put this in, and I will give it a minute and like 15 seconds, okay? And then you wait. So this is, instead of baking the cake, we're cooking the cake. And the steam and the heat, it's what's going to make that delicious like sponge cake with the vanilla and the sprinkles be amazing. So now we stay right here. I'm gonna get my kitchen towel so I don't burn my fingers when it's ready. I'll be right back. Kitchen towel was literally right there. We wait a little bit more, and I can see through the window, through this little, light, I can see how the batter is growing, and I can smell the sweetness and the vanilla and the sprinkles getting in there. Now you have to remember, when this is done, it's gonna be very hot. You cannot eat it right away. You have to let it rest at least 1 minute, because if you give it a try right now, you're gonna burn your tongue, and that's not fun, okay? So we wait. And we have about 30 seconds, maybe like 20 seconds now, and maybe 10 seconds. Do you want to count with me? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Let's see. Ooh, look at all that steam that's coming out of the microwave. I have my kitchen towel so I don't burn my hands. I grab my cake. See, it's like steamy, and it's also like separating from the outside of the mug. You see that? Can you see that steam coming out? That means that it's still cooking, and this is why we can't eat it yet, even though it smells delicious. Let's set it on the counter and wait for 1 minute. Okay, let's do it. Hey guys, if this is the first time doing a class along, you will soon know that this is my favorite part of class, which is the, say it together, yes, we're gonna do the taste test for the sprinkle vanilla microwave cake. So, I have a spoon right here. This has been resting. It's a little bit warm, but it's not gonna burn my tongue. So I let it rest for a minute. Remember not to skip this step. So I will cut just a little bit of a cake slice. Look at how crumbly that is. It's like perfect cake. Ready? It's light, airy, and sweet, but not too sweet. Look at that texture. It's so good. I can see using other flavors, so sprinkles or putting some frosting on top. That would be delicious. All the colors are super happy. You can make it like a Christmassy or a Hanukkah version of this cake. It's so easy. You don't need an oven, or you don't need a big baking dish to make cake. Now you can make this at home, and remember, make it for somebody you love, starting with yourself. Leave us comments on our YouTube channel, send the surveys back, and let me know what you want to cook next, okay guys? Bye! I'll finish my cake right now.